decided to go on a date with a guy that I used to kind of talk to.
What? I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do.
And I am a little nervous to say the least because I definitely really liked him, and things just last time, the way they ended was definitely my fault.
Women.
It wasn't anything bad on either part, just it was what it was.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
We're going to have a cocktail to calm the nerves first. This is not exactly little, but my version of little. So, cheers, some prayers.
Did you catch that? Are you awake yet? This is the life cycle of a modern woman, a modern 304 here. We have her circling back to her former simps, the guys they left on the dangling, the guys they cheated on, the guys they backstabbed, and they're circling back to these men, and they are giving them that second chance to pick up the leftovers, to get the ran through product, to go ahead and settle down with a spoiled milk so she can have a life where she doesn't have to work as hard. And unfortunately, she is not very attracted to this man, hence the overindulgence of the juice. And we all know the juice from the bottle helps the juices flow downstairs, and everything is copacetic. She'll have to do this to be with this man. She's not attracted to this man. This man is a leftover man for her. This man was someone she had on the very, very back burner, not even in the rotation, not even on the bench. He's in the stands, picking up popcorn and stuff. Like he's a Dusty. She wants nothing to do with him when he was in his 20s, when he was trying to build himself up, when they were kind of both in the same point in their life. And now she's still in that same exact position, but he's already built himself up. He made himself a career. She reached out and said, "Hey stranger, how are you?" And he took the bait, and now he's taken. I hope that on this date he tells her off. That would be the ideal situation. These men are blind to this kind of stuff. Okay, they have a history with these women. They've always kind of wanted to be with her, and now she's circling back around. Even if she's almost in her 40s, it doesn't matter. These simps will still take the bite, and a lot of the times, unfortunately, these women will get with these men, and it doesn't end well for these men at all. These men are taken for a ride. They are taken for their assets, taken for their money. Eventually, and I'm not saying if it'll happen, it will happen whenever she decides that she needs to go in her next era, her new phase of 304ness, where she needs to get back into the streets and see what else is out there, because she's in her late 40s and she needs to do something before she hits 50. That's the next milestone. She doesn't want to be living the life she's living now, because she's about to be 50 and she needs to be free. And the cycle, the toxic cycle continues. But what's going on, everyone? This is Rat Boy here with a new video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am on my way to 2,000 subscribers. Help me get there, and I will help you watch some more of these videos. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Finding a relationship after 30 is probably one of the best life hacks. Obviously on paper, yeah, it'd be nice to find your partner in your 20s and build that life together while you're building your careers and following your dreams and all that stuff. But that's just not the reality for some people. Many of my close friends did not find their partners until their 30s, some of them even their 40s. And they are living their best lives. Because let's be real, like in your 20s, you are stupid and you make stupid decisions, like I did when I married my ex-husband at 23 years old. But in your 30s, you are so much smarter. You put up with so much less bullshit. You know what you want. You've figured out where you want to go in life, and you're going to find a partner that's following that dream and that pathway with you. And I'm sure you are amazing. And if you're single and amazing, there's also going to be other single amazing people out there. Or maybe they're just one divorce away from being available. I'm joking, but not really. But my advice is don't compare yourself to other people and their timelines, because you have your own journey and your own timeline, and life is not linear. My advice from what I've seen with a lot of my friends in their 30s and 40s dating is Continue to live your best life, be your best self, and the right person is gonna follow along and wanna join you for the ride. If you're still single in your 30s, it means you haven't settled for the wrong person, and that's a win in my book.
Not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
You blew it. Capiche?
And that is all this is for these women, is it's a ride. They're hopping on another ride, trying to get that meal ticket. She got one meal ticket when she was 23. You know, easy divorce, half his stuff. Get the house, get the car, get the kids, whatever the situation might be. These women have no problem taking anything and everything they can from a man that they're trying to rob, because essentially that's what this is. She got married at 23 with no intention of staying married. She was still going to hit her 30s and know that she'll be in her independent boss babe, Miami vacations, girls trips to wherever, and they all go through this. A lot of women nowadays that get married in their 20s are divorced by the time they're 30, and they are moving on to bigger and better things. They are not thinking about the past anymore. They are now thinking about the independence and the freedom and things that they can get for themselves. So they have no problem leaving these men in their 20s. Now they're looking for the new man. They're looking for the new man to get in their 30s so that they can rinse and repeat the process, because we all know they'll do it again in their 40s, they'll do it again in their 50s, and like she said, it's just a ride. All it is a ride for her. She hops on the ride, takes the ride, and then hijacks the ride and steals money from the other person that's on the ride with her, and then she hops off the ride, and now the ride is busted down and broken, and the next person that hops on it will probably not end. That's just the way these women treat relationships nowadays. A commitment to women, even in her video, she was like, oh, well, they're married. And then she made a joke like, but that really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Marriage just means absolutely nothing to these women. That's why just don't get married. Have fun with them, sure. Spend time with them. Don't live with them. Don't get married. It's super simple. These women will have no problems dating in their 30s. That's really not the issue, is dating. The issue is them trying to find a man that they're actually attracted to, that actually meets all of their high standards, that will actually marry them. So that's ultimately what they want, is marriage, so they can rob these men in the end.
I've had a lot of wine, so you're gonna have to entertain me for 2 seconds. But I had this epiphany today, sitting in my Delulu-ness. It's a Saturday, I decided not to go out. I decided no more dates. I'm freaking tired of dates. I'm in my early 30s, and I spent a year of singleness, so I thought this is the year that I find my person, but you know what? Maybe not. That's the wine burp. And I said, and you know what? Maybe not, and that's okay. So, for so long, my parents gaslighted me to believing that I'm the problem, that I'm too picky, that my standards are too high. So in San Francisco, I've been going out with anyone and anything. Out with anyone and anything that moved, basically. Like, I just was like going out with people that I had no attraction to. I was kissing people that I had no attraction to, like, as in, like, I had no excitement to kiss them, but I would just like do it, right? Like, why? And I realized that today, February 2023, I am drunk, February 23rd, 2024. I am not going to waste my time anymore. I don't want to. I am too cute. My personality is too great to date, to go on dates with these guys that I'm not interested in, or kiss boys that I have no attraction to. Like, what am I doing? I mean, you are cute, you are adorable, and your personality is honestly a 9 out of 10. I do have some issues, like, I am very moody. I'm a Cancer, so I feel my emotions, okay? And that's just me at baseline. But other than that, like, I love myself. Like, I am literally the girl who looks in the mirror every morning and says, you're great, you're wonderful, you're sweet, you're kind, you're thoughtful. And I'm going out with these boys who literally have no personality. Literally put in zero effort. Literally, I just can't, or have too many issues and need to go to therapy, and I am choosing to be their mom or their therapist, and that is not my job. So as of now, I quit. I'm done. We're done. We are going to enjoy this fourth glass of wine, maybe that entire bottle by the end of the night. We're done.
Can't keep getting away with it! Can't keep getting away with it!
Are you starting to see a pattern here, fellas? There is a definite pattern with women that have hit their 30s. She says she's in her early 30s, which means that she's probably turning 35 tomorrow. She is down half a bottle of juice, and it's getting pretty bad for her. Okay. She's telling us about her dating life. She is going on all these dates. She's kissing all these random men. And when women say kiss in this context, she basically means that It's a nighttime visit, okay? She's going over to their place. She's obviously is no stranger to, you know, the juice. So plenty of juice will be served at these nighttime visits. And then the guy, he does what he does. Okay. Let's just not, I mean, I think we know where this is going. She's dating random men and taking them home. I mean, look, she's admitting to it on camera. Okay. She's admitting to a lot right here, you know, and it is, you know what, because she said these guys have no personality. Then why are you going out with them? You know, how are you going to sit there and stare into a camera after partaking in the juice and then tell me that these other men didn't have personality? I think that you need to really take an inward look in yourself and figure out what's going on here. Because I mean, are these men filming themselves after they've been drinking juice? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. There's maybe a very small percentage of men it is, but look, seen this happen. It's happened multiple times just in this video. Okay, this is a normal thing for these types of women. Okay, it's a common, you know, a lot of people go to a lot of different types of different avenues to help numb the pain. Okay, there's a lot of pain going on. You have the woman that is settling. She's settling for the dude from her past that she never found attractive, but he's already, you know, he's got the paychecks now, he's got the cars now, so she's gonna go ahead and settle for him. And then you got the woman who is just constantly just drinking the juice and going on random dates and going home with men multiple nights a week, and she is just having a hard time coping with why none of these men are not only are just horrible men from what she's saying, but they're not worthy. They're not worthy of these high quality women. The first mistake would probably be, you know, meeting them on dating websites, because that's just for hooking up. We all know that. Second mistake is, why are you in your 30s trying to date? That's just kind of a red flag in and of itself. A lot of guys will look at a woman in her 30s and wonder, like, why is she, you know, I don't think I want to invite that kind of drama into my life, you know. And the types of men that these women are going after are going to have all of the options. And yeah, it's not that they don't have a personality, it's that you don't have one. So they're not going to waste their time. They're going to get what they can get out of you, the only thing you're offering, obviously, and move on. Because she's actively randomly kissing these men. This is such a weird admission for someone to post online. But hey, I mean, that's how these women are. They drink some juice and then they start, you know, TikTok is their therapist pretty much. You know, they talk about men being in therapy, but what is she doing? This isn't healthy behavior. I don't care what anybody says. This is not healthy behavior for anyone to do. Okay. Unfortunately for me, I am able to document it and comment on it, because otherwise it would just be lost in the ether. You know, this type of content really only is shown to certain types of women that search for it. Okay. And do you want to know how many 30-year-old single women there are out there? There's way too many. That's why there's an abundance of this type of content. This type of content. The only thing these women can hope for is one of two situations. First situation is, as in the first clip I shown, where she is circling back to that past simp, that previous guy that she was denying all those years, the friend zone dude. She's finally giving him a chance. She's finally settling down with that guy, and he's getting all the ran through leftovers or whatever. Or the second option for these women is to find Doc Brown and have him take them back 20 years, and to maybe they can make better life decisions.
No, what the